Hey y'all, what's good? It is me, she, her, D Caramel. What's up, y'all? Thank you for being here. We are here. Yeah, I see y'all coming in. I see y'all coming in. I see y'all coming in. What's good? We got some good topics to talk about today. Oh, I've been out running errands, y'all. I've been to Walmart and everything. I said, let me get my ass back here before I be late for my live in Walmart. Y'all, what is good? I hope you guys had a great Friday thus far. They said, let's go hit the like button. Yes, Melody McFadden is on it, honey. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's get into it. Tory Lanez's dad, y'all. I don't have any celebrity news, so we're going to jump right on into it. All right. Tory Lanez's dad says that they have forgiven Megan the Stallion, honey, aka the horse, is you know what I like to call her. Says, but they're not backing down. As you guys know, that Tory, he is appealing his case. So hey, he said they're not backing down. He's forgiven her, but they haven't backed down. So let me play for you guys what he had to say.
This might come as a shock to many of you, but guess what? Both my son, myself, and others of our family have long decided that we are not going to hold any animosity against Megan Pete, aka Megan the Stallion. We forgave that girl long time ago, because again, we know that the principle of forgiveness is important in order to cleanse one's heart, to cleanse one's soul, and to not be, bound up with hatred and hatred. Trust me, resentment, bitterness, those things can actually cause diseases of the bones. It has been proven. And it can cause.
Y'all heard him, child. Tory Lanez dad, sir. If y'all didn't see the community post that I posted today, I know y'all saw that head, right? I know y'all saw that. Okay. My thing is this, sir. We do not forgive. We do not forgive your barber for spray painting that part in your head there, sir. We don't forgive that. I don't. Not over here on this channel. I don't forgive that. I mean, it's bothering me right. Let me take a sip. I done been down there pouring me a drink. Hold on, y'all. We don't forgive you for that, sir. That's trouble in my spirit. That's disease in my bones right there. Just watching it, okay? Neither do we forgive you for being loud and wrong. I mean, it's a difference, it's one thing to be loud, but damn, you got the combo, you loud and wrong. Anybody ask you for your opinion? You already know your son is guilty. He done been found guilty. Okay, they done released a jail video where his ass already done went on there and admitted and was apologizing. So at the end of the day, he need to pipe it down. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, let it go. There's a whole phone call from jail where he was talking to Kelsey, who was Megan Thee Stallion's best friend. Tory, aka the leprechaun, as I like to call his ass, openly apologizing and admitting, okay, to his part in the whole Megan Thee Stallion situation. So I don't know what his dad is talking about. I already told y'all his ass was in front of the courthouse after Tory was found guilty, out there screaming and hollering, out there like he was doing I had a dream speech, and his ass should have dreamed that haircut that he had, that fake ass lineup he had, was totally out of order, out of compliance, and all that at the same damn time. Okay. Yeah. Bottom line, like I said, he need to accept the fact that Tory was wrong. Justice was served. All right. Tory's sentence is quickly approaching, even though he's trying to appeal his case. Like I said, he fired his attorney that he had, and now he has Suge Knight's attorney. I said, good luck with that shit, because you see what Suge Knight is. If I'm gonna choose somebody, it ain't gonna be somebody that's done had my ass locked up. Like, how long Suge been locked up? Like, this is who you chose? Like, did you even do your homework? Like, oh yeah, you've been in prison for 8 years. Oh, I want you. Yeah, I definitely want you, sir. You don't put him in prison for 8 years. Oh yeah, I gotta have you on my team. Yeah, absolutely. Come on over here, boy. His dad, I don't know what to say about his dad. I don't know what to say. That's who his dad need to be focused on, trying to get him some better representation for this appeal. Okay. And while we talking about peel, please peel that hairline up off there, sir. I just cannot. Let me show y'all the picture that I had earlier. I'm just like, damn, every time I look at this damn picture, it's giving no, sir. It's just giving no. Like, look at this shit. What is that, y'all? And then you had the sheer old audacity to be spraying a damn part up in there. Like, it was bad enough you already sprayed shit on there. Then you're going to go and spray a part on there. Like, you're just doing way too much on a Friday, sir. Like, you're just doing way too much on a Friday. Now, I was about to say have a good weekend, but I can't even have a good weekend looking at this shit right here. Like, this is just giving too much. What is this shit? Then you got on these crazy ass shades. Then you got on all these damn earrings. It's just big bowling ball head. I said, you know what? As big as his damn head is, you can he got a lot on his mind. The way he talk, he keep a lot of shit on his mind. His big ass head. Look at that. People with big heads always have a lot of shit on their mind. And he clearly keeps a lot of stuff on his mind. Okay. Most of his thoughts is in the front, as you can see. Look at that head. Most of his thoughts reside in the front of his head. Look at that damn head. Boy, I hope your mama had a C-section. That's all I got to say. I hope your mama had a C-section. That's all I'm saying. Tory Lanez daddy. I hope your mama had a C-section when you were born. Because that shit right there, baby. Woo. You'd have told her from the rooter to the tutor trying to push that head up out of there. That's all I got to say. You told her from the rooter, like they said, from the rooter to the tutor. So yes, honey, yes. That's a head that only a mother could love right there. But yeah, I have a dream. Since you giving me all these, I have a dream speeches. I have a dream that you go home and wash that shit up out your head. Okay. Yes, I have a dream that one day you'll get some. One day you'll get some shampoo, so we can rise together after you wash that shit up out your hair. All right. Yeah, let's move on past it. Ain't nothing else to see here. All right. Lord have mercy, y'all. All right, let's move forward. I got a few things I want to talk about. Let me talk about Destiny, honey. I watched a video today, honey, an interview that she did today. I said, I know damn well Destiny from Love and Marriage Huntsville is not on this type of bullshit right here. Girl. All right, so if you guys did not get a chance to check her out with the interview she did with Anthony Lofty, I said, baby, Destiny, you are giving us a whole new outlook on just how much we really don't like you and don't fool with you. Like, honestly, shout out to you, Anthony Lofty. He did a great interview. He asked all the questions that I think a lot of people want to ask you. You could tell he did his homework upon interviewing her. Okay. And he just has this subtle shade that he throws in his questions, and I just live for it. This is like the second video I've checked out of him, and I had to go ahead and subscribe. And I support anybody that can get in there and throw that shade and get questions out there. And I live for him. I do. I live for him. If he's watching my channel, Anthony Lofty, I see it for you, sir. I already said it. Anyway, he did an interview with Destiny, honey, from Love and Marriage Huntsville, with her rude ass. She is rude as hell. She was very rude to him as well. I did not like how she was being rude and how she was being very obnoxious towards him. He's very patient, more patient than I would have been. She can never come on my channel with that type of BS. Because I'm trying to tell you now, if I ever interview you, Destiny, I am going to hold your feet to the fire. And never, ever are you going to come on my channel and disrespect me like you did him. Just know that. She probably would never, ever take an interview from me because y'all know I'm going to get in that ass over here. And that's just on period. All right. So, like I said, Destiny did a recent interview with Anthony Lofty. And baby, she was gaslighting. She was rude. She lied. I caught her in a few lies because I done told y'all when my lie detector go off, while she was talking, it was going off. I said, see, that's why your ass can't grow, because you steady lying. She was deflecting. She was doing the team too much. All right. So at one point in the interview, she interrupts Anthony and says, excuse me, are you going to let me speak, boo? I was just like, whoa, that's not how you speak to the person who is allowing you to come on their platform and tell your story. Now, that's when your ass is going too far, because had she said that to me, I would have told you damn bangs out right there. Okay. That's what you're not about to do on somebody's channel, because it's a privilege for your ass to be on there. They're actually giving you FaceTime. More time than your ass is getting on the show. Just know that. Okay. I don't know why people feel like they can be disrespecting the bloggers. Honestly, we help keep your careers going. Just to be honest, because we talk about your asses all the time. We keep your name in circulation out here. So the last thing you want to do is be talking crazy to us, because if we ain't talking about you, baby, ain't nobody thinking about you. Ask Ariane. When we stop talking about her, ain't nobody thinking about her ass. So every now and then she'll go and do some stupid shit so somebody say something just so she can stay in rotation. Period. All right, moving on. Now, she was snobby and she continued to get calls on her phone, which made her phone black out, okay, in the middle of her interview. Now, everybody knows when you're doing an interview with somebody, put your phone on do not disturb or silent, okay, so that nobody can continue to keep calling you. I don't think that Destiny wanted to really do the interview because when she first came on, she said that somebody told her not to do the interview. So she had already tapped out before she even began the damn interview, which I thought that was very rude. You never tell the person that's getting ready to interview you that somebody told you not to interview with them. If that's the case, if you felt that way, then why did you take time of your schedule of doing nothing to come in and do the damn interview in the first damn place? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why would you do that? Okay. So mid-interview, like I said, her phone kept ringing. Somebody kept calling her. She was, oh, that's my dad. Hold on a second. In the middle of an interview? That was rude as hell. Okay. Let's back up. She was 15 minutes late for the damn interview because he kept saying, okay, we waiting on Destiny. She's supposed to be here. She said she was going to be 10 minutes late. 10 minutes turned into 15 minutes. Okay. I said, you know what? I would have told her ass, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Then, like I said, she came on and she was talking about how people was telling her not to do it, not to do the interview or whatever. And he was just kind of looking like what? So then Destiny, like I said, she was avoiding answering certain questions because she was trying to go around what he was saying, what he was asking her. I don't feel like she directly answered what he was asking her. Okay. She was dancing around certain questions that he was asking. All right. So then she says that that she don't take it. Hold on. Oh, she was saying that she don't take it back, saying that Mel didn't speak at Madani once they played the clip back, because he said now that you see that they've actually played the clip back and showed that Melody actually did speak to you, do you actually apologize? Are you sorry for actually acting the way you did and saying what you said? She said no. She said no. That shows how immature she is. The fact that you cannot let something as simple as that go. Destiny has mama issues, and I keep saying it. And she continues to throw those attitudes and that mess that she's going through on other women. And it's jealousy. She has mama issues and she's jealous. All right. So then Anthony asks her, says, you say Mel is evil and a master manipulator. How is she? Okay. We want to know that because she continues to say that. So then Destiny says that I feel that there's a lot of throwing rocks and hiding her hands. Okay. That was her answer. So then she says that, so someone, which we know is Mel, was a friend and created a storyline for her. She said, hold on, no. She said that someone, which is Mel, she said was my friend and created a storyline for herself that included her. Meaning that she helped create a storyline for Melody by Melody interacting with her on the show. Since when? How is it that you created a storyline for Melody when all you did was talk about Melody? You went and sat in Martell's Airbnb house over there and talked about Melody. Running back telling stuff that Melody said that you and her talked about. Melody said this. Melody said that. Then you showed up to Martell's wine event showing a video. Okay. Telling him, oh, you got to see this video. Look at what your baby mama had to say about such and such. You stayed running down something that Mel said or Mel did as it related to Melody and Martell. You stayed the middleman in between the two of them. And I'm going to say man, because your ass is built like a whole man out here. All right. So then Anthony asks her, are the statements true that you ever slept with Martell? She says that that is not true and that my ex-husband and Martell are friends. She says, who wants that? She said that he may have had a crush on me. She says, but not me with him. That's what she's saying as it relates to Martell, that Martell may have had a crush on her, but she didn't have a crush on him. And I call bullshit because you stay in his face for a reason. We found out, like we said before, Mel Nika, they kept saying that Mel Nika did not. Then we found out on the show that she did smash Martell. So I'm willing to bet that any woman that he's hanging around like that, he done tapped that. Allegedly. We'll say allegedly just to be cute. Okay, I think he done took a walk in them guts. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think he done tapped them guts. I'm just saying. Allegedly. We'll say allegedly. Just to be cute. So then Anthony says, if Mel left the show, what would be your storyline? Okay. She says, well, she actually ignored him then. All right. And then she starts playing with her son. Her son walks in mid-interview and she starts playing with her son. And she pretty much ignored Anthony on that question, like she didn't hear nothing that he was saying. And my thing is, bitch, correct. Nothing. Nothing would be your storyline. You didn't answer anything because there would be nothing. There would be nothing for you to talk about if Melody leaves the show because she is your storyline. Why are you trying to say that you are her storyline? So it was great that you didn't answer anything, ma'am, because yeah, your silence spoke volumes in that moment. Mm-hmm. So then Anthony asked, like I said, he asked a bunch of tough questions. All right. Then Destiny continued to play with her son-in-law. And then she started saying that she got to go because he was fussy. He started whining a little bit. And he was acting kind of like Ariana's son over there. Little LD, little diabetes, little Knox, little Maverick over there. He was beating the hell out of her, pulling her hair. I was like, girl, you need to get a handle of him. He must be playing with little Knox is like a little play date because they acting alike. He was tearing her ass up on that live. I was like, Jesus. She was talking at one point. She was talking to Anthony, and Lawton grabbed her hair from the back and then flew her back like that. I was like, girl, you might want to get a handle of him because he straight gave you whiplash in the middle of your interview. I said, damn. For a minute, I thought there was little Knox in the video. I was like, she babysitting little Knox. Ariana dropped Knox off over there during the middle of the damn interview, the way he was over there beating her. I was just like, oh, Jesus. Y'all don't do shit with y'all kids down there in Huntsville. Y'all don't do a damn thing with them kids in Huntsville. That's what it's looking like. Like, y'all just let y'all kids swing on y'all down there in Huntsville. I don't know where y'all get that shit from, but that's just not cool. Okay, yeah. All right, so then Destiny got up and walked off from the interview for like 20 seconds with Law. Middle of the interview, mind you, okay? And I said to myself, Destiny, did you not know that you were having an interview today? Could you not have gotten a babysitter for 1 hour while you did your interview? Mind you, Anthony said he had already let her know prior, like way prior that they were doing this interview. You were already late to the damn interview, 15 minutes late. Interview was at your house. So how the hell you late for your interview and you having an interview at home and you home? Like, how is that? Why did you not have somebody there watching your son so that you can sit there and answer questions that people want to know about? You could have had a babysitter. I'm sorry. That was unprofessional. Okay. So then after about 20 seconds or so, she came. That was the longest 20 seconds. Okay. Mind you. So then she came back saying that she's selling real estate and she's been selling real estate since 2006, which is a damn lie. Now you had license, but they were expired and you could not be selling no real estate during that time, Destiny. So I don't know why in the hell she keeps lying about that because all the bloggers done called her out on this BS. And we done found out that she just got her license renewed, like a month ago? So what real estate were you selling since 2006, girl? Were you selling cardboard boxes to the homeless? Were you renting out the Scott Manor's cave to Ariana? Like what were you doing? What kind of real estate were you doing? You must have been renting out Scott Manor's cave over there at Bedrock to Ariana, honey, because y'all know she's a whole wolf out here, like I was saying. That's probably what your ass was doing, because you won't selling or renting out no houses with no expired license, and we all know that. So let's keep it moving. All right, so then Anthony asked her, what are you doing next season on Love and Marriage Huntsville? So then she said she has some candles out. She's doing a new song. She has a lip gloss line. She must be paired up with Ariana. And then she said she's doing real estate, and then she still has her Madonna stuff going on online. I'm like, okay, all right. Okay, Destiny. You got a candle out. You need to have a candle out the way your lights be out. Now that's a good business venture for you, Destiny. Because Mel had to give her that $6,000 to keep her utilities on. So that's a good route for you to go, Destiny. Now that is something that you might sell out in right there, girl. Some candles. You might need to stay with the candles. Now everything else you said on there, the song, you got a new song out. That's a chop for me. The lip gloss line, yeah, no. Real estate, hell no, because you can't keep your license up. And then Madonna, we already know how that shit turned out. Because you done had about 447 reopenings for Madonna, and the shit still closed. So you might want to go ahead and let Madonna go. Like, how is your shit closed and you got an online store? I don't understand. How is your store closed and it's online? I don't understand it, girl. I don't understand it. Like, they done close the doors at the store, and then your online store, I don't know, child. It's giving no, if you will. All right. So yeah, stick with the candles, because from time to time, for a month or so, your lights be out. So every now and again, you can reach there in the box there in your little, and your products, then go on to pull out one of the candles and go on to use them. And you might want to do a little video so you can show your viewers that, you know, how your candles work. You know, probably gonna get to do it every month because your lights be out. Just, you know, yeah. I'm trying to help you, girl. I'm trying to help you make some money over there. So you can take care of your bills and stuff over there. You know, because your lights be out every other month. So you can reach over there in the box over there in your little product and go on and pull out one of the candles. And, you know, because every phone, I know my phone does, has a flashlight. So you can use that too. And go ahead and make a good old video and show us how good your candles work, baby, when your lights be out. That's all you got to do. And make sure you wear your glow in the dark pajamas so we can have that backlight as you're filming. And yeah, we can see you, girl. Hey, take that as a gem. That's all I'm saying, Destiny. Take that as a gem, girl. But thank you, girl. So yeah, so then Anthony says, do you want to answer any questions from anyone on the live? Destiny says, no, I gotta go. I was like, what? And that's how she said it. No, I gotta go. Law needs me. Really? So that's how we in the interview now. No, thank you for the opportunity. No, thank you for allowing me to be on your platform. No, none of that. It's no, I gotta go. And then you just skedaddle your ass up off there. I said, I know you and your damn glaucoma eyeballs did not just walk up off this man's damn show and be disrespectful and did not thank him for the damn opportunity of him interviewing your ass while you was rude as hell, sitting there rolling her eyes, sitting there deflecting. You can see all of her attitude. She did not want to do the interview. And she had about 3-4 times her phone went black, like I said, where people were continuing to call her, and it still never registered with her to put her phone on Do Not Disturb. And you could tell that Anthony was starting to get very, very annoyed by it as well. And I would have as well. She was very unprofessional. So, yeah, I don't know what the hell she was thinking, Destiny. This is why your ass cannot go far in life, because you continue to be damn disrespectful. Okay? It cost you nothing to sit there and do, what was it, maybe like 45-minute interview? You didn't have 45 minutes of your time to give this man your time and attention and allow somebody to watch your son for 45 minutes so that you can be, you know, so that you can give this man a good interview. That was sickening. Like it was a total waste of time. Total waste of time. Now, like I said, Destiny has abandonment issues where she emotionally holds on to things and she deflects and she harbors hate. Hence the reason she cannot grow. Destiny's attitude is the same way it was when she first came on the show. She don't want to grow. She don't want to change. She does not think that anything is wrong with her. Okay. Destiny gets along so well with Martell because they contribute the same behaviors and attitudes, and they have the same views in life, and they both are narcissistic. I already said two people cannot be together or hang together unless they agree. Destiny and Martell contribute the same attitudes and traits. Okay, they do. They do. Martell comes for Mel and will not let mess go. Destiny harbors hate because Mel divorced their friendship. Okay, you see the similarities. She is upset at Melody because Melody divorced her friendship-wise. Martell is upset because Melody divorced him as her spouse. So they are mad because they are not allowed to be in this woman's presence, but you did not honor her while you had her as a friend. You didn't respect the friendship. Martell, you did not respect the marriage. Hence, she had to cut the cord. Destiny, you were being a horrible friend, running back talking shit about her. So she had to cut the cord from you, ma'am. So how do you get upset about that when you were the one that orchestrated being cut off? That's what I want to know. Narcissistic people. You do things to somebody and you never see when you're wrong. And that's Martell. He continues to do things. He done told Melody, I don't want you moving to Atlanta because I don't want my kids to be far away. Well, why are you in Atlanta with Sheree every other damn weekend? Why is that? You spend more time in Atlanta than the people that live there. You got 879,000 miles on that damn Uber truck running back and forth down there to Atlanta, all up in Sheree face on this fake relationship. But you don't want Melody to move, and you go and run your ass to the courts to go file for full custody of the kids to keep this woman from moving and from filing and for changing her last name. You still running around here telling everybody to call her Holt, Melody Holt. Clearly, she is divorced 2 years from you. Just crazy as hell. Okay. So Martell doesn't show emotion, and he's also passive aggressive. Destiny is very haughty and also passive aggressive. That is why the two of them get along so well. All right. Now, I was watching something where they were talking about Stormy was about to be in a full. Well, y'all already saw it on the show at the Galentine's thing, where Stormy and Destiny was getting ready to have a full-fledged fight. Okay. It's coincidental that the two of them are like best friends now, that she has totally forgiven Stormy for everything that they went through. But then when it comes to Melody, you can't stand her. You don't want to be around her. You don't want to see her. You can't forgive her. You still holding on to the fact that this girl didn't speak to you when clearly they rolled tape back and showed that she did. So at this point, you just want to have something to hold on to, Destiny. And it's because that you are miserable. At the end of the day, you are bitter that LeBerick left your ass while you were a mother for a few months, because she said in her interview that she was excited about being a family. She wanted to have a family. She didn't get to experience having a family. So you hold on to that bitterness and you throw it off on other people who had nothing to do with hurting you. Melody didn't have nothing to do with hurting you. All she did was let you go. The same thing she did with Martell. So what you so mad for? She is crazy. It's showing signs of bipolar. And I said it before, and I don't take that back, and I'm not going to say allegedly. People who have emotions that go up and down like that show traits and signs of having bipolar. I know a few bipolar people, so I can speak on that. I can speak on it. I know a few bipolar people. You 1 minute you up, the next minute you down, the next minute your ass is just straight up crazy, and that's just what bipolar is. Okay, she needs to end that hate. But then at the end of the day, she wants to do this whole I have dirt on Melody. And my thing is, you never spill it though, Destiny. If you had something on this girl with as much hate as you have against her, you would have been put it out by now. I despise a person, like I said the other day, that always say that you got something on me and you never ever spill it. At this point, I don't care. Like, pretty much go on a live and tell what you know at this point, and I don't care. Matter of fact, I'll log on and I'll even get into the comments and I'll applaud you for doing the shit, just so you can get it out. I would be on that level of petty. I would get on your live if you knew so much shit about me and you willing to spill it. I would get on your live and I would put the hand clap emojis up there, applaud you. Yes, I would be like, yes, tell that shit. That'll be me in the comments. Tell it. Because you've been waiting all this time to be telling some mess on me. I'm going to be in the comments cheering you on. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader in the comments. I am. Because I want you to get it all out at the end of the day. Because it's just petty as hell. But yeah, at the end of the day, Destiny, you are trash, ma'am. And I said it right here on my channel. Right here on my channel. And I hope one day I get to interview you, baby. Because I'm going to really ask the questions that everybody want to know. And I'm going to get their ass in check. All right. Let's move along. But I wanted to talk about it because when I saw that interview, I was just like, Destiny, baby, you have shown no growth. All right, so Melody's brother has spoken out about Funky Dineva and what he had to say about Melody. I kind of felt like this was coming because y'all know Mel brother do not hold back, baby, when it comes to defending her, as he should. Okay, because we already talked about it. Funky Dineva was all the way wrong, 100% wrong for what he said about Melody. You don't have to like a person, but as a man, it's disrespectful for you to call her out of her name and call her a straight up bitch. Like, that's just, even if she's acting like a bitch, it's just uncouth for you as a man to, out of your mouth, call somebody a bitch when you act pretty much like a bitch most of the time. And I like him, but I just felt like that was just wrong. Okay. I feel like that was wrong. I feel like if you took the time that you're taking to talk about her and call her out of her name, you know, the time that's the time you could probably be using some time to put some lotion on. And like I said, I like him, but yeah, I'm dragging just a little bit. I'm gonna be petty. I'm on my petty. I've been sipping a little bit, so my petty is seeping out. My apologies. No, I don't apologize. Okay. The time that you're taking to be calling her a bitch, maybe you could have been putting on some damn, lotion or something. You could have been putting on some damn lotion. Or put some chapstick on them damn lips or something like that. Or clean your nose out when you're on live. Because there's been a few times your ass been on live and you've been having shit in your nose. And that's not sexy. Okay? That's not sexy. Before I go on live, I make sure my shit is straight because I'm always constantly calling people out. So I cannot be on here dragging people and calling people out and I got a whole nose full of boogers like my ass is 6 years old about to get on the bus. Like, no. That's giving up. It's giving up. As a grown-ass man, we got to be up on our shit, too. If you want to be calling women out, you want to be calling people out of their name, you got to be up on your shit, too. All right? Melody could have came back and was talking about the rumors about you being a side dude. Okay? Because it was all out there in the media. Okay, she could have went there. People could have gone there. And I'm trying not to go there because I do like him, but I don't like the fact that another man be coming up and talking about a female like that. You cannot be out here calling females bitches like that. You just cannot. It's just not cool. Okay, because there's so many things that somebody could say about you. You don't have your shit all the way together either. Like you don't. You don't. And it's always the people that don't that have the most to say. You cannot speak on something that you don't know about. Now, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You don't have to like a person and you can say that. But don't sit here and be just spruing out stuff. You said yourself that you did not watch last season or this season. So why are you giving an opinion on something that you did not research first? You are pretty much using hearsay from the Scotts since you're good friends with them now. You got Maurice out here thinking his ass can be giving out awards when he ain't fixing no credit. We don't talk about it. You on live when your ass should be over there at Credit One, okay, doing your job. And that's the problem I have with people. You got time to be doing other shit that you ain't got no business doing, focusing on stuff that you have no business focusing on, okay, versus what you should be thinking about. I'm just saying, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. I'm sick of that. I'm so sick of that. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all, because I'm really trying to hold back. I don't really want to have no problems with no bloggers out there. I don't have no beef with no bloggers, but when I see shit, I got to call it. I just do. I don't have no beef, and I promise you, I don't have no beef with any blogger that's out there. But I have to call shit out when I hear it and when I see it, y'all, like for real. Like I honestly have no beef. I don't want no beef, but if anybody want beef, I mean, shit, I don't eat beef, but I'll take some beef. Nah. Y'all know I don't hold back. I don't bite my tongue over here. If anybody got something, and I know he have a slick mouth for me too, you know. So, I mean, hopefully he don't come for me on no bullshit because I'm giving my opinion. But if that's the case, then we always on green. Because I'm that female that if you ever call me a bitch, hey, I'm going to be that. I'm going to do a whole live and be a bitch for a good 30 to 45 minutes and be all the way on my petty, okay? So fair warning, and that's for anybody that want to be coming for me on some bullshit, for real. I don't want to have no beef with no bloggers. I see it for a lot of bloggers that I fool with, okay? But I'm just saying I'm not above being petty because I have an opinion, okay? I'm just saying now. I'm just saying that's for whoever. I'm sorry. And I ain't trying to start no shit online with nobody, but I got a real slick mouth, and I will go there. All the way below the belt, down to the ground and back up and right back to that damn belt. You hear me? I'm just saying. All right, let's get into this video because I feel myself about to go there and I don't want to. We're going to blame it on the Ciroc tonight. All right. So this is Melody's brother. See, y'all trying to get me to go there and I'm not. I still, you know, I don't want to go there with Funky Dineva. I don't, but he was all the way wrong. And I'm going to say it right here on my channel. You, sir, were wrong. You were wrong. Okay. Yes. CaramelRell75 at gmail.com. If you have any issues with that, if you want to do a live on that, the doors are always open. All right. Now let me stop. Let's get into this thing. All right. So this is Mel's brother. And he's talking about Mel. He's defending Mel. And he also talks about Funky Dineva. So here we go.
And she's good enough to handle her own situation. But for me, the way I feel right now is like she's kind of out there by herself. And she doesn't have any support except the great support that she has from, I call them, you guys, the millimeters.
You're not on the rights to this music.
Everybody else say millimeters. But she has great support and love from you all. But as far as like, feel like a family member, you know, in her corner to, you know, have more support.
You're not on the rights to this music.
And a lot of times we don't get involved because we know a lot of that stuff comes with the territory. What's going on?
Research shows nostalgia can help remember ads.
Y'all, I'm sorry for the ad.
Liberty Mutual.
Give me a second.
Okay, the usual sandwich, Sam?
Yes, but no.
Oh, I hate these ads.
But I just feel like the need for me, it had to be addressed. A couple of things had to be addressed. I thought about addressing something, especially when it comes to guys. You know, women, ladies, y'all can go back and forth with her and all that. I'm fine with that. But when it comes to men attacking, you know, that's a whole different story for me. And I let some stuff go back a couple of months ago with a guy that kept on running his mouth saying stuff about her, and and I started to get on to say some stuff then, but I was like, no, just let it go, let the girls go, do what they do. So I just kept quiet. I sure will, Gina. Thank you, Tanya. I'll let him know. So yeah, a couple of things, pretty that bothered me, and I appreciate after I've heard Monkey Dine comments, I went back and listened to some other people's comments, and I've been chit chat with QT was killing. Queen Sheba always. Now I listen to, like I said, I get a couple of people on my Instagram page that send me some bloggers comments, and I listen to them, and I think a lot of times we get some good information from them, and they have very good perspectives. But I think when you're a blogger and you just one-sided, I feel it's not right. And another thing is, if you one-sided against my sister, then of course I'm not gonna like that, but I don't deal with it. I just let it go. So just to let y'all know, I'm not a blogger. What else I need to put? Everything I say is alleged. Everything I do is alleged. What else they be saying about all that stuff? whatever. I'm just the person talking. So I just want to address a couple things. So old boy made a comment. Go back to my original page. Made a comment about I found myself having negative emotions and feelings, my mood being altered over people that I don't know, and off of a piece of programming on television. I feel the same way when it comes to bloggers. I found myself, or I'll say a blogger, I found myself becoming emotionally drained and feeling my mood being altered over some comments that you made, about my sister. And so I guess it's the same way you feel about the things that have taken place because of the way the fans react to the show. And so you decide you're not going to watch. And obviously you haven't been watching because just about everything you said was not true. You understand you got too close to the situation. You kind of know how I feel. I'm real close to the situation too. So it is a different feeling when you are really close to the situation. I'm close to the situation because it's my sister. You're close to the situation now, obviously, because of some unknown factor. And some people will say they know what the factor is, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't know what the factor is. You made a comment. You said you got too close to the situation. You said, A, like those people. No, you said the fans get too close to the situation because A, like they know these people. B, like they were there. And you said C. Well, actually, you said 3, but you meant to say C. You said 3, like y'all produced the show. So, obviously, you've been getting some information from somewhere. So you've been getting some cake or some hot dogs from somewhere. So for you to know what's really going on, because, I listen to a lot of comments that people make, and I agree. A lot of them don't know what's going on. A lot of the comments are incorrect. It's close, but it's not quite there. And so, you making a comment about people talking about what they don't know because they were not there. They don't produce the show. So obviously that lets me know that you're somewhere, get some information, some inside information. And so one thing that struck me was a few months, about 2 years ago, you were making some comments about Melody that were like very harsh. And I first heard of you. I'd never heard of you before. And you were making some very harsh comments. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to say something. But after I ended up on the show, I did notice that your comments changed about Melody. For whatever reason, she became a person that you liked. And then you start getting on those other people, addressing their situation and pointing out their flaws, which were true. But now all of a sudden, because you're getting cake, you're eating cakes and hot dog from this table over here, now you want to come back around and everything you can say is negative about Melody. So I don't know. It's like double-minded, unstable, just crazy to me because your perspective of a person should not change so drastically.
Thanks for being here, Black Titanic.
I'll just put it up there. Marcel. I like Marcel from day one. I didn't know him from watching the show. I was like, okay, he's pretty cool. I like Marcel. I don't have a problem with Marcel at all. My feelings, and even though what I see on the show has taken place, my feelings haven't really changed. I just put in my mind that it's TV and try not to get into it. You know, we don't have no relationship. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a relationship with him, but he's been the same since I've been watching the show to me. And I mean, he's a likable person on the show. So I don't understand how, if you are a blogger and because Melody hasn't changed, she's doing the same thing that she's changed a little bit because she's not fooling with people that mean her no good. But other than that, so I don't see how you can go from, I don't like this woman, which you don't know, or you didn't know then all of a sudden you start liking her, you're making positive comments about her, then now you're making negative comments. I mean, which is crazy. I mean, but for me, just check the source. Problem I had, I think, most with everything that I heard from the comments were the continuous use of the word bitch. And I know what a person would say in your position. I never called Melody a bitch, but you inferred bitch. Now, we know bitch can be used as a term of endearment for some people. Like, Trina say she the baddest bitch, which is, hey, she bad. So, if you were saying Melody is a bad bitch, then it's kind of okay, but it's really not. But, I can get with that a little bit. But when you start saying stuff like, a bitch is beefing with my cousin and let that bitch say anything beyond hello to me, I'm not sitting up here having no conversation with this bitch, that's negative to me. That's been a very distasteful, honorary, hateful way of using the word bitch. And you use it a couple of times too many, which I didn't like. And obviously a whole lot of other people didn't like. Because my thing is this, you wouldn't want nobody calling your mammy a bitch or inferring that bitch had a bitch. I mean, it just wouldn't be right. So I think you ought to think about what you say and how you say it. If you're going to be a blogger to me, you should have some balance. And somebody said a journalist, no damn journalist, because a journalist is unbiased. They report information. They tell information. They report facts. You report an opinion. So to me, you are whatever you call it, whatever you are. But just make sure you have the information right. So obviously you get information from the other people because you saying you didn't watch the show the last 2 seasons, but now you're going to watch it. Guess you're going to start watching it now because you went down to Huntsville and had some kind of potatoes, double-baked potatoes that were brought to the house where you were or something for the Juneteenth weekend. So now everything is good. I'm in this corner, and everything I'm going to say is about this person is going to be negative. But you can say anything you want about Melody because she's strong enough to handle her own. Now, I do know that. She's strong enough to handle her own. Say whatever you want, but watch the bitch word. I don't like the bitch tone. Because first of all, you don't want nobody calling you no names that are derogatory. Because I don't. I don't even want you to infer a name on me as derogatory. Because I'm not going to like it. You're not going to like it. So pretty much. Oh, one other thing that bothered me.
I'm sorry, I've got to add. He threw that potato in there, didn't he? That's shame.
When it came out about a naked picture in Marceau's phone, and the camera hit Melody's face. Now, one of the bloggers, I don't know if it was Queen Sheba or Chit Chat with QT, made the comment, you don't know if the production grabbed that smile from another situation and put it there. You don't know. So you made a comment. She's laughing and she's glad to hear that a person's marriage is possibly going to be destroyed. She can't destroy nobody's marriage, first of all. And I took from when I saw her face on that was feeling like she's being vindicated because all this time some person has been saying they don't know nothing about cheating. I ain't never seen nothing. You a lie because you obviously been knowing about her for over 11 years or 14, however many years you said. And then you said somebody said it was a heart on there. I don't even know if they had hearts and all that lights back then, 11 years ago with the phones. So I mean, a lie don't care who tell it, it just wants to be told. And if you're going to do something, tell the truth. And I can verify. I haven't caught her yet lying. I'm not saying that because Melody is my sister, but one thing about, I just say us, we ain't going to lie because we don't know how. If we lie, we don't get caught. I will get caught, so I don't even know how to lie. I won't even try. And she's not gonna lie. She's gonna be straight up. It is what it is. Like if you know something about me, what? It's I'm not gonna die from it because I've come to the knowledge of knowing one person's shit don't smell no worse than the other person's shit. So whatever you got on me, it couldn't be no worse than what the next person or yours. So I don't think she's gloating and happy about or hoping that someone's marriage ends or that they're having problems because she's not that type of person, because she really could care less. If you knew her movements, you will know that she don't really care. She don't get into that. So you obviously don't know her, and I can guarantee you, you never will, because she won't. Oh, no, our cousin. She don't help with people like you, and she won't. It'll be high and by, like you said. Kiki would do if your cousin was beefing with somebody. It might be a hello and a bye. That's how it'll be with you for the rest of your life. It'll be a hello and a goodbye. Trust me. So that's all I just want to say. Just remember that she does have some people in her family that's on her side. We just don't say nothing because we try to stay out of this, because it is public, bigger type stuff. It's a show. But when you start making some of these bad comments, like, hey, that stuff bothers me. And it bothers her family as well. So, I got a whole lot more I could say, but I think I'm through. How about that? Yeah, and then I see a comment that says, so glad someone is coming out and protecting Mel. Yeah, I mean, she has protection. First of all, she's protected by angels. And if you look at Melody, and I'm not saying this because she's my sister, it's just the real deal. Somebody made a comment, one of the bloggers, Queen Sheba or QT or the other one. It's one word that I really like as well. That has some sense when they talk and they can communicate it real clear. They brought up the fact that Carlos said that he saw something in her. That's basically why he, wanted to do the show. Not because she's my sister, but hey, it is something special about her. It just is. And if you don't like it, you just don't like it because it has to be because of hate, jealousy, or something. But some people just have that it. And she just got it. So, I mean, hell, you can't take it away from her. It just is what it is. So, if you don't like that movement, you don't like what it is, that's just you. But she can't, that's something that she can't change. Not when God gave it to her. He put it in her. So, haters gonna hate. And then another comment that was made, which is crazy to me, I just thought about that. You don't get along with nobody on the show. Why would you get along with somebody on the show or people on the show that's constantly got something negative to say about you? And then another one, they ain't doing nothing. I mean, really, she don't have time for that. So is it that she ain't getting along with them or they're not getting along with her? So you don't really know all the parts. You may know a piece, but then you got to remember everybody got a side. So it's their side, and the truth. So then you have to determine what you're going to believe is truth. And if you believe that is truth, that's your perspective. That's your reality. That's your reality. But that doesn't mean that's how it is. So if you're going to get that side of the story because you're being paid or whatever it is, that does not make what you say facts.
So, what you not like?
What y'all think about that? Thank you. Talk with Slana. She actually shared it. So thank you, Talk with Slana. That's she actually shared that. So yeah. Again, thank you, Talk with Slana. What y'all think about what Marcus had to say? What do y'all think about that? I think he hit all the points. I like Marcus because he will read you and he be speaking facts, but he also be throwing that shade in there. Did y'all catch that with the potato? He said, you eating hot dogs and cake. I was just like, then he threw that potato in there and then he was said, what if we talked about your mammy? I was just like, mammy? Who is calling somebody mama mammy? I caught that. I caught it and I was all the way here for it. But he spoke facts. That's just not how you're supposed to be speaking about a woman, especially when you don't know them personally like that. He don't know her personally. Only from what you've seen on previous episodes or seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So it's unfair for you to make your mind up as to how you feel about a person over what you see on television like that. That's not cool. And I totally get the fact that he is speaking up for Mel as he should. That's his sister. Okay. Funky Dineva was wrong, and I'm saying it right here on my channel. Like I said, I don't have a personal issue with him, but I do feel like what he said was wrong, and it was totally out of line. Totally out of line. No man should be on, especially on a platform such as that, speaking negatively about a female like that. Like, honestly, he could have reached out to her if he had that big of an issue with her. But when you are talking to people who don't like her and is putting stuff in your ear, then that is the type of mess that happens. He's being influenced, and I'm going to say it, by the Scotts, period. He didn't want to go there. I'm going to say it. Funky Dineva has been influenced by the Scotts. I already showed y'all pictures where he's been hanging with them. He's been to Black. He's been down there eating Wanda's potatoes. I don't know if she done put something in the damn potato that's done got his mind acting crazy out here. I don't know what the hell it is. But I know she showed to be pouring about 25 ounces of damn barbecue sauce up on there. So I don't know what it is. But at the end of the day, it was wrong for him to go there. And he really should probably reach out to Melody and have a one-on-one conversation versus being messy as hell like that. I did not agree with that at all. So I'm saying it right here on my channel. I ain't trying to be messy. I'm just saying that no man like that should be speaking on a female like that. Like, period. Period. And I'm not trying to start no beef, but hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm gonna speak on it and I'm gonna say what gotta be said. Okay. That's on period. What y'all think? What y'all think about that? All right, let's see. Was there something else I want to talk about? I have one more thing that I wanted to talk about, but I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow when I hop on. But that is all I had for tonight. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here because I do want to enjoy the rest of my night. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let me read some of your comments right quick before I go. Said this is what has been so this is what has him acting crazy. PK Joe says that's what has him acting crazy. Yeah, says the money. And them potatoes, something wanted to put something in them damn potatoes, y'all. I'm telling you. Said he talked about her publicly. He should have. I agree with that. Where you act up, that's where you should apologize. If he issues her an apology, which I don't see him doing, and if he does, that would be great. It should be publicly. Like, don't email me no private apology when you publicly said some shit about me that was all the way out of line. Like, we're not doing no private shit when you did it publicly. I totally agree on that. Okay, totally. Say good show. Yeah, so I wanted to share that video with you guys. It's Funky Dineva is a weak messed up character as it goes after women. It's not cool for him to do that. I don't agree with that, y'all. I don't agree with that. And I don't want anybody on my channel to think that I condone that type of behavior, because I told y'all I see it for him. And like I said, I don't have a personal issue with him. But when you step out of line and say things that's not cool, you got to be able to tell people when they're wrong. Okay, you got to be able to tell people when they're wrong, and you got to be able to be, to the point where you can still be okay with that person and say, hey, you were wrong in that moment. And if you choose not to fool with me no more, and if you choose not to talk to me no more, or you choose not to, befriend me anymore after that, that's fine. That just tells me that you weren't really down for me from the jump. That's just period. That's just period. That just tells me that you were not down for me from the jump. If you get upset with me for being biased and saying, hey, you were wrong. You were wrong. Yes, Dolores Campbell. I saw a lot of comments where since this situation has come out, several people have said they've unsubscribed to him. It's sad. And he has a lot of subscribers. But you gotta, honestly, you have to watch your mouth when you're in this line of work, because people will turn on you. Especially in situations like this where you're talking out of turn and you're calling people out of their name and calling them, a bitch and stuff like that. You got to watch that. You got to watch that, because people will shut you down, and we don't want that. Okay. We do not want that. Sis. Thank you, Dolores Campbell. Thank you, Dolores Campbell, for the super chat, because I missed it. Y'all know when I get to talking, I told y'all before. If we got any birthdays tonight, happy birthday. Any anniversaries as well. Thank you so much. And happy anniversary as well. Y'all, I'm a little litty. I'm sorry. I'm talking about thank you so much for your anniversary. But yes, happy anniversaries to those that have a anniversary, and happy birthday for those as well. I see you, Casey. Y'all are going in and I don't want, hey, I'm not trying to influence anybody to be going over there unsubscribing. If that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I'm just saying what I saw. I saw a lot of comments where a lot of people were saying that they have due to that situation. So like I said, you got to watch your mouth. You cannot be saying certain things and expect people not to feel a way about it and not want to support you anymore. Like, honestly, you just cannot. I don't support that shit at all. Talking about people like that. I don't. And then he said that Kiki ain't shit because she was falling behind Mel, and because she showed up over there at Mel's for that party or whatever, that Mel invited her over there. I mean, I'm gonna say this about that. If we are family and you're going to somebody who is maybe my enemy, now you can be whoever you want to be friends with, but do not be over there talking junk about me while you're there. You're free to be hang around whoever you want to hang with, and that's on period. And then I'm talking about this situation with Kiki. Okay, with her coming on the show, she could have come on the show. Kiki said she knew Melody before she even knew. Kiki said that she knew Melody. Melody said that she knew Kiki before she even knew Tisha. Okay. So at the end of the day, I don't see anything wrong with Kiki going to Mel's house or going to any party that Melody had. But while you're there, I don't suggest that you speak negatively or speak about your cousin in a negative way or participate in conversations when somebody's talking, because then that kind of makes you look snaky, especially on national TV. And then that kind of gives people an opinion of you. And I'm not saying that I don't like Kiki or have a problem with her, but I felt like maybe that could have been avoided because it kind of looks like you've been a little two-faced. So if you will, it kind of makes you look a little two-faced to do that. So I kind of understand just a little bit kind of where he was going with that, but the delivery was wrong. Your delivery has to be, different when you're speaking about a female. You could have said it in a totally different way and got a completely different effect on everybody. But the fact that you went there and used the whole B word and you leaned into it and said that shit with your chest, and that is why people are feeling away. So we're going to see how this mess play out. I don't see him issuing an apology just because he ain't going to do it. I'm just telling you. Like, he already was on the other show, Fox Soul, where they was trying to ask him, something else. And he was like, no, kiss my ass. Like, he really don't give a shit. Like, honestly, he don't. And yeah, he really don't give a shit. They was asking him on there, well, do you think that that's wrong for you to be, talking about the lady being that big and talking about a seatbelt extender, saying the woman was fat and called out something about her seatbelt extender and all that. And they were asking him, did he feel like he was wrong for saying what he said? He was like, no, kiss my ass. I was just like, that was a little far, but that's how he is. He's very raw and he's very opinionated. But hey, does it make it right? Hell no. And I still stand on the fact that I feel like he was wrong, and I'm saying it right here. Okay, so hopefully he don't come for me on some bullshit. I hope not, because, oh Lord, I do always have time to be petty. Y'all know that over here. I'm always petty and I always have time. Not that I want to be getting into it with no other blogger or nobody else, but in the event that me giving my opinion and saying that he was wrong, hey, it is what it is. All right, we're going to get on out of here. Y'all have a good weekend, okay? I'm going to try to touch bases with you guys tomorrow. So stay ready. I'm always ready, y'all. I told you I could take a melatonin and read that ass. I'm not above it, like, honestly. Honestly, I can be in a deep sleep, and I might talk in my sleep and read. I don't know. But I'm always going to be ready for a drag, like, honestly. So y'all have a good night. Let's get out of here. Please like the video. Please subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. And like I was saying the other night, we're going to start doing some subscriber only modes for some of our chats so that some of the stragglers don't get to just come up here and get free information. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're going to be left out. You're going to have to listen through the wall, as they say. You have to put your cup to the wall and be like this while we in here getting this good old tea. All right, because y'all asses did subscribe. So I'm letting y'all know now. We're giving y'all warnings. This is the second video I done warned y'all. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that so you can be in on the tea and the drags, okay? All right, love you guys that way. Thank you, Black Titanic, for being here. I don't know if Aunt Ann was in here. If she is, was Hilla with Shar in here as well? Because I know she's in here a lot. Any other content creators in here, thank you guys for being here and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, okay? Thank you, Mods, for doing such a great job. And thank you, Caramelians, for being here as well, okay? We're going to get on out of here. You guys have a great night. Goodbye.